Enough intro music. How are we all doing, guys? Today I am wearing a Nike shirt with an Adidas hat, that's the one, to assert my dominance over, I don't know, my clothing. Welcome to round 2 of our 2011 F1 career mode. There we go, got there in the end. Today we have the Malaysian Grand Prix. I quite like Malaysia. I've been sitting here for a while whilst the intro has been playing. And there's these two women outside my window here. They keep looking at me. Really creepy. Also, Timo Glock has been in that same interview for about 20 minutes now. And in the background, I just saw that Virgin man walk through. I think it was a photographer. Bit weird, actually. There's loads of photographers out there. I don't know if they've been taking pictures of me. Be kind of creepy if they are. But yeah, welcome, guys. Nice to see you here. Today, the objective would be, I suppose... Actually, let's see if we've got any mail. Hang about. Why does it say I'm still at Melbourne? Oh, I thought it was going to say I'm still at round 1. I think we have to go to the next weekend. Is that correct? Yes, that's what you have to do. You have to go to the next weekend. First win of the season goes to Alonso. As the new season gets underway, Fernando Alonso has proven he is the driver to beat with a win at Melbourne. The season now moves into Kuala Lumpur, where many will be wondering if Ferrari have the advantage. It's nice that they give you some news. Ooh, Drivers' Championship position, 19th. Constructors' Championship position, 10th. We are beating the objective for the season of 21st and above. That's pretty good. What do I think about Marcus Winkelhock? I don't know him personally, but as a driver he was... Well, I don't know how good he was as a driver. But we all know him for one moment and one moment only, so that's good. I'm late. Stream was scheduled to start 4 minutes ago. I actually started the stream 3 minutes ahead of schedule. Welcome to Malaysia. Doesn't it look nice? Evening Jamed. Hello, Balin. We have emails. Race objectives is qualify 20th, finishing 18th in the race. It's the exact same as last time. Ooh, we have light rain. You can't see it because of my camera, but we have light rain. There you go, for the race. Light rain for the race. That could be exciting. Sabine Walker talking about my objective for the season. Each Formula 1 season contains 19 races, and you have a total of 5 seasons to achieve the goal of becoming the Drivers' World Champion. Well, she clearly doesn't know about the James Early YouTube channel. We're giving ourselves a maximum of 3 seasons to win that championship. Also interesting that you don't get a choice between how long the career is. It's just 5 seasons, which is shorter than it was in F1 2010. I didn't know that was a thing. Press coverage. Do we care about this? Oh, we've already read all that. Yeah. That's all the archived emails. Cool. Standings going into this one. If you missed the first race, Fernando Alonso and Felipe Massa made it a Ferrari 1-2 to start the season. The 2 Red Bulls, well, we know how dominant Sebastian Vettel was in 2011. He's down in 5th. His teammate Mark Webber in 10th place. Not good. Not good start for the technically 3-time world champion in this Codemasters series, Mark Webber. He's down in 10th place. Massa second, are you seeing it? Yes, you are second, Massa. Second place. Webber does seem a bit washed. Right now we're down in 19th. It's to be expected, really. But we are the head of the back of the grid cars. There you go. Marussia Virgin Racing in 10th place. I'm happy to be in 10th place. Do I think I'll get a point in the next 18 races? Yes. I think we will score points at some stage in this season. Maybe it'll be in Malaysia. Let's find out. We have a new camera mode, by the way. I got a mod to give us an offset TV pod camera because I just love that. It's unrealistic that Massa is second. I agree. I do agree with that. It's also unrealistic that Alonso is the championship leader in 2011. You have to listen to 4 minutes of elevator music. How dare you suggest my intro music is elevator music? That is disgusting. There's no audio. Yes, there is audio. It's because I have no music on in the game. I have to turn it off. Otherwise, they get copyright strikes. Yeah. Shame, really.
Let's talk about tyre strategy. Here you'll find information about how many sets you have remaining and the current level of wear. You can also change tyre strategy in advance of the race.
Okay. I hate that guy's voice. Why did they change the race engineer between 2010 and 2011? Do I have my window closed, unlike last time, so I can say... I'm still not going to say it. I don't want to say it. The windows are closed because it's cold today. What cold? It's supposed to be summer. It's bloody freezing. Right, here we are in practice 1. Game audio seems a little quiet. It's exactly the same as it was in round 1. But it doesn't really matter until you hear the engine sound, does it? You can report back to me again once we get on track. I'm going to go out on track. Let's do a lap. Let's do a lap of Malaysia. Yeah, I can just call it Marusha. That's easier. Look at this beautiful TV pod camera. On this beautiful track. The car just... Oh, right. Okay, the car doesn't turn very easy. It's because I played F1 Challenge yesterday, so I've forgotten how to actually drive on this game. It's nice of you to say, Sir Lancelot. I'm having a nice day. Been editing some videos all day. Hey, Carolines. This car actually does look quite nice on board. I judge cars based on what they look like on the TV pod offset camera. And I'd say the 2011 Marusha looks quite nice. The Lotus is beautiful. Which Lotus? Is this the year where we had 2 Lotuses? Yeah, Lotus Renault and Lotus, whatever the other one was. What is Barrick? Hello doing? He says in a weird accent. I'm not aggressive in all corners. Thanks, Jane. No backseat driving, please. If I'm bad, I want to be bad. No. But in all seriousness. No backseat driving. I do not want any advice, thank you. Actually, I'll take one piece of advice, and that's don't look at the chat whilst driving near another car. That's the only piece of advice I'd accept. Turn on racing line, but in corners only. I will not do... Why? Wait, what? Sorry. Let me just take this all in. People who have been watching my channel for a while would know that I hate the racing line. The racing line should be banned from every single racing game in existence. If you ever use the racing line, the console or PC you're playing on should be blown up. You're cheating. But you're allowed other assists. But no racing line. Okay? Good. Yeah, chicken and rice yesterday, except it had vegetables, spices, and coconut milk. Just milk just poured on it. Yeah, nice. Jane, I thought you were being sarcastic with the advice. No, I don't want any advice. Sometimes, you know, a game like this, you just need a few laps to get used to the game again. You use racing line. It's completely fine if you use racing line. Of course, I'm joking. But personally, I would not use racing line. You know, guys, I know I might not look very good, but I've been playing racing games for 18 years. Okay, without a racing line. Not to big myself up or anything, but I've got
You'll
experience.
give it your all.
Just don't brake too early. Because you said that I'm going to brake earlier than you could possibly imagine. Set the engine to 3 laps. I'm going to set it to 10 laps. Everything you say, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm not taking any advice. Just to spite you, basically. You have me in your F1 Challenge career news. Nice. Drive badly. Now I'm going to get pole position. Because Racing at Home said to drive badly. Keep out of the gravel traps. So I'll aim for every single one. Or say goodbye to Q2. Then I'll qualify on pole. Right, here we are then, in Q1. There's no risk of rain in the qualifying session. It's just the race session that we got light rain. And we have the option tyres. Continue living. Crumply, come on. That's a bit too far. I've got a 10... Wait, do I actually have a 10-place grid penalty? I thought you guys were joking. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. You're kidding me. I did not know that. I've got a grid penalty. Oh dear, I didn't know practice had any effect on the rest of the weekend. That's very funny. Oh dear. That's incredible. Why have I got a grid pen? I was looking at the chat whilst I was just doing it 1 lap in practice. And I crashed into Barrichello. If I paused the game half a second earlier, we would have been fine. That's karma. For what? Why does he have a penalty? Because I crashed into Barrichello. Right, there we go. First lap. Ungive myself the penalty easy. It should just be that easy. Who's my favourite superhero? I've got a Spider-Man and a Batman poster right in front of me. But I'd go Batman. Speaking of penalty, in my F1 Challenge career mode yesterday, you would have seen Nick Heidfeld destroyed me. I've given him a back of grid penalty for the next race. Bit wide there. Sorry, Daniel. Probably shouldn't have used first gear. DRS open. Why didn't I give DC a penalty after European Grand Prix incident? What did he do in the European Grand Prix? Down towards the line, first lap on the board. It's ahead of Trulli at least. We're not even in rich mix. We go again. Timo 10th. We're ahead of Timo. Up by 2 tenths. Put our slide in. Should have played F1 2011 on the 3DS. Isn't that just a copy of F1 2009? Ben, I'll accept advice from you. Nice, almost nice line. This camera angle is not in the original game. No, it's a mod. Loads curb. Down towards the line. Gonna be a nice improvement. It will jump me up to still 9th place. But that was a whole second improvement. So we take those. We take those, guys.
Be aware, the track is pretty busy at the moment.
What have I missed? Nick Heidfeld looks like your dad, if your dad looked like Nick Heidfeld. Thank you for sharing that with the group. You murdered Ralph and sent him upside down, if you're correct. You are not correct. In the European Grand Prix, David Coulthard, I don't remember doing anything. Ralph Schumacher took out Mark Webber. That's all I remember. Which team do I drive for? Theo, I drive for Marussia Virgin Racing. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, TCAM was not a thing. It was first introduced in 2012. The F1 2012 game. Hello, Logan. It's going well. Thank you. Which is strange. You got to think, right? TCAM became popular in F1 from 98 onwards, pretty much groove tyre era, where that started. Yet, you didn't really see it in F1 racing games too often. I think they had a version of it on F1 Championship Edition, but most of the time it would just be the straight T-Pod. Even the Codemasters games 2009, 10, and 11, they did not have an offset T-Cam. No, suddenly in 2012 they brought the offset T-Cam, and suddenly the game looked so much more real. Because it was using the actual real-life cameras. I should have started the career in Williams because with Virgin I'll be just driving around with no one around me and finish like 19th every time. Yeah, you make an excellent point. Although, it was voted that I drove for Virgin. So I didn't get much choice in the matter. Hi, Luke. And I don't mind driving around 19th every race. I don't actually mind it. I mean, I know you guys aren't going to like it. Just me just driving around silently for 56 laps in 19th place. But me, I don't mind it. Got a new set of tyres. Oh, Ted Meat streaming soon. Nice, nice. I saw he did a test stream, is it yesterday? Right, let's have a look then. We are best of the rest. We are 1.7 behind Barrichello. There's such a gulf between the back markers and above them, you know? We'll go out for another run though.
There's 5 minutes remaining in the session.
Can I go 2 seconds quicker? There's only one way to find out.
We're sitting just inside the drop zone. We're going to need you to get back out there for one final run.
Right, this lap needs to be 2 seconds quicker than my previous best.
Okay, we're in the drop zone. We need you to push for a top 17 place or we're out of Q1.
Should the 107% rule be abolished in F1? Well, it basically already is, because if anybody's outside the 107% rule, they can just appeal and get on the grid anyway. Here we go then. If I stop braking early. I don't feel like I'm braking early. So yeah, that was nice. I still went wide. Straight off the track. Through turns 7 and 8. Forgot to use the DRS there as well. Using the DRS anywhere in practice and quali is such a weird rule.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap.
I know I'm in the drop zone. Massive lockup on the front right. Down the back straight we go. We're still up on my previous best. Ain't going to be enough though, is it?
We're falling down
3/10 improvement. We'll go for one more. Have I got F1 2012? I've got them all, mate. Got every single one. Whoa! Yeah, we're going off, right. Screw that lap. It's going to be 19th place. Surprise, surprise. Do I think the active... Damn, we just got a dynamic shot of my crotch. This game is so good. Am I playing a modded version? It's the base game. The only thing I've changed is the camera angle. Should do a co-op career with someone on F1 2012. Co-op careers aren't good. They're not good. Not on the Codemasters games, at least. We are 19th in that session. We are far clear of our actual competition and far behind our imaginary competition. My live is not okay. I apologise. What do you mean it's not okay? Oh, I do have the penalty. Yeah, we're starting last then, aren't we? I keep forgetting about that. We have to finish 18th or above, which is not happening unless... We need drama. We got rain today, apparently. We need safety cars, maybe a red flag. We need people to crash. There is the chance of rain, 31% chance. We need Senna 15 retirements. If there's 15 drivers retiring and I'm not one of them, that means points. Yeah, at least we get a chance to do some overtaking today. Starting down in 24th place. What's the strategy like? We are going for a 2-stop. Options to primes. And then to the primes again. It's going to be a short first stint. Then 2 decent length stints on the primes. Okay, let's go racing, guys. There's only one more thing to do. And that's go racing. The 2011 Malaysian Grand Prix is next. Starting down in 24th. A rubbish qualifying sesh. Can I extend the options to lap 21?
All set.
Question. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how bad the wear is going to be. Oh, I didn't even check the starting grid. Sorry, guys. Alonso on pole, Hamilton second, Massa third, Button fourth. The Red Bull's out of position again. Glock in 20th, early after his penalty, down in 24th place. And here we are on the grid, awaiting the lights. And there they are, 3, 4 and 5. The Malaysian Grand Prix is underway. And first up is going to be the Indian driver of Narain Karthikeyan, who's already pulling away from me down towards turn 1. We'll be cautious into this first corner. I don't want to get all my overtaking done on lap 1. Then there'll be nothing for the next 55 laps. As up the inside of Karthikeyan we go. I think Liuzzi's on my far left. Maybe we can go around the outside of Jarno Trulli through turn 2. And we've... Oh! Alright, we're checking up. Buemi slammed on the brakes for some reason, but we have gained 2 positions past the HRTs. The run up to turn 4. We'll go to the outside of Jarno Trulli. Spot the braking. He squeezed me really far to the outside of that corner, but we got through on the Lotus. And now side by side with my teammate, Timo Glock for 20th place. Buemi looks real slow there. As we go through turns 5 and 6, the car getting real loose. We're just lucky to avoid the Toro Rosso. That could have been race ending already. Buemi, a driver who I've already made contact with this season, if you remember lap 1 of Australia. I think I spun him through turn 3. Turn 9 we go. Maybe just to the inside of the hairpin. Getting past Buemi. Nice move. Kovalainen is looking pretty good right now in 18th place. As Buemi looks to my inside. I'm not going to let him up there. Not yet anyway. We saw a lot of this in Australia where the AI would show their nose to the inside but not actually make a move. Yeah, we got no assists on. Hello Gunter, welcome to the stream. It's hairpin time. I get that reference. Right, 1 lap down. We are not the lead of the backmarkers yet. Use Rich Mix. If I use Rich Mix, then we're going to have to save fuel later. The thing I hate a lot about modern racing games, more than modern F1, is all the different settings you have. Like, if I'm playing a racing game, I just want to drive the car. I don't want to care about fuel mixtures or energy modes. I don't care about that. Let me just drive. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Because I'm not a huge sim racer, you know. But if I'm playing a sim racing title, let's say an actual sim, for example, iRacing, and the car has a million options, in-car options to change all this and all that, I don't care. I just want to drive. But we all have different wants and needs from sim racing, don't we? Keep locking that right front. I think that's going to happen quite a few times into that second to last corner. Hello Gavin, hello to your partner as well. Oh, almost running into Kovalainen. Maybe that'll turn into one of the overtakes of the season. Oh, right, Buemi's got through. Okay, this is the only time I'm putting it into Rich. I want to overtake that Toro Rosso. If we want that 18th place today, we need to stay ahead of him. Buemi looking to defend. I'm going to head to the inside the corner, outbreak both Buemi and Kovalainen. Double overtake. Brilliant stuff. Although I think that's Kovalainen trying to fight back on the outside of turn 2. We got the position, 18th. Oh, the weird floaty handling in this game is going to take a while to get used to. I am using a Logitech G29, but I have force feedback turned off because it didn't work in F1 2010 properly. And apparently F1 2011 is the same, so I just have it turned off completely. When's the new wheel coming? Not bought one yet. I decided I don't need one. I don't want to waste money. This wheel, it works still. I know like a few buttons on it are broken. The clutch pedal's broken. The throttle pedal's kind of broken. But it still works. I don't need to buy a new wheel. And I'm thinking if I do get a new wheel, I might want to make it a good wheel. Maybe a new sim rig. I don't want to do that yet. Maybe next year. If this wheel could somehow last me the rest of this year, I'll be happy. Alonso a 36.7 as we cross the line to set a 40.9. Although I did just say I don't care about all the in-car settings and these sim racing titles, and I just want to focus on driving. I would say one thing. If I could have a dream setup, it would be a Formula 1 style wheel. With all the buttons. But I don't even need the buttons. I just want to have the wheel.
Caught by the guy behind. Push, push.
How long have I had the wheel? I got this one, I think, at the end of 2016. So approaching 8 years. Yeah, 8 years, it's done a good job. It has. Another lockup. Can I drive one-handed in this game? I suppose, but I could only go up the gears or down the gears. Not both. Yeah, I think most G29s or G920s, if you've had them long enough, they'll all run into the same sort of issues. You know, buttons not working or pedals just not working. We need Kovalainen to just stay ahead of Buemi, and this could turn out quite nice. Am I still in rich mix? No, we went down to medium. Turns 5 and 6 with this handling model is so weird. It's so inconsistent. Same with 7. At turn 7. Hello, Paintbrush. Nice name. Yeah, what is this? This is so weird. It feels like you got DRS open all the time. Australia wasn't too bad. Different types of corners. And Buemi, unfortunately, has got past Kovalainen. We need to defend now for the next 50 laps. F1 2011 is difficult. The actual difficulty level, no. The car is inconsistent. That might just be the car, the Marussia. I don't know. Fanatec wheels are costly. Yeah. I've heard their reputation has took a hit lately. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But when I've been researching wheels and, you know, reading forums and stuff, people don't seem to like Fanatec as much as they once did. Turn. Yeah, we're about 4.5 seconds slower than the leaders. You always like watching my highlights in bed. The way that sentence reads out loud makes it sound like you like watching the highlights of me in bed. Some people just didn't get their wheels. Oh. Yeah, that ain't good. I've heard good things about, is it Moser? I'm so uneducated when it comes to sim racing stuff. Where did we find the highlights? Not on this website. Right, we'll try and stay ahead of Buemi. He's missing half a wing. Don't know if it's affecting his performance. Don't worry, Mike. I understood. Don't worry. You have a Moser R5 and it's okay. It's average, yeah. I'd consider Logitech G29 good. So if the Moser R5 is only okay, what's good? You used Thrustmaster. I had a Thrustmaster on PlayStation 2. Obviously, it wasn't force feedback wheel. It was just one of those plug and play cheap wheels. I think it's like a Ferrari 458 wheel. That's nice and wide.
Run the numbers. Maldonado's likely to pit within 5 laps.
We ran the numbers. Maldonado's likely to pit in 5 laps. You ever go to a supermarket and they announce over the tannoy? I don't know.
Buemi's catching you by a second a lap.
Checkout number 4 is now open. God, it sounds like this guy. Where did they get this guy from? He sounds so boring. He sounds more boring than my voice. Ah, Buemi's passed me. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Completely gone. Right, see you later.
We're running roughly where we expected to be. If we pick up another place,
Unless
we'll be right on target.
you can send it around the outside of turn 4. No. He's going to be checking out now, isn't he? Welcome to P19, James Early. Enjoy your stay. Yeah. Cool. Bye. My voice is stimulating. Right. In what way? Buemi's missing half of his wing. But he's still got most of it. He's missing half, but he's still got most. Just doesn't make sense. He's missing some of it, but he's still got most of it. For those who have played F1 2011, how good are the AI in wet conditions? Are they fast or are they slow? There are safety cars in this game, yes. We've not seen one yet, but they are in this game. Quite average. Okay. I wonder if I'll be faster than the lower midfield in wet conditions. Hello, Ryan. I think we'll finish 3 laps down. Unless there's drama up ahead. I want to see a safety car. Come on. In Australia, we saw no incidents between drivers. Just a completely clean race.
The car ahead has some minor damage to his front wing. Doesn't look too serious.
I'm catching them. Trust you. Okay, I'll trust you. Come on. Prior to this race, I was thinking, oh, wow, I love Malaysia. And now I remember why I used to hate it. Because a lot of my experience of this circuit came from games like 2011, 2012. And the second to last corner was an absolute pain. And then I learned to love the track when I moved over to R Factor 2
You're losing time to Buemi
and F1
around the
Challenge.
16th lap.
And then now returning to it on this game, I realise, oh my gosh, wow, it's annoying sometimes. No, Marusha didn't have Kurz, unfortunately.
We think Buemi is due to stop sometime in the next few laps.
Try to take the corners flat out. Okay. I'll just not brake for the rest of the race.
5 seconds ahead of you.
That, like, what is that? That is so weird. Such a weird... Oh, I don't know. It's just weird. The AI in Monaco is slow. Okay, right, podium coming in Monaco. Ethan, are you saying the race engineer sounds like that, or me? I won't be offended if you say me. It's fine. I was thinking about getting a damage mod. I was thinking about it. At least maybe that'll spice it up a bit.
The car behind has started to drop back. That should ease the pressure a little.
Yes, I use manual shifting. I'm using no assists. AI on the rain is okay. Okay, okay. Hello, Jan. Live is not good again. Oh dear. I hope you mean internet and not just the quality of my driving. Oh, he's gone wide again. The quality of this is rubbish. You not got a ban this month? Wow, very impressive. Almost halfway through the month. In F1 2012, the Caterham has Kurz. Cool. When we get past this game, then I'm into games that I've played an awful lot in the past. I played 2009 when it came out, same with 2010 and 2011. But I don't have strong memories of it. 2012 was the first one where I put hundreds of hours into. Wide. Yeah, we had a 10-place grid penalty because I crashed into Barrichello in practice. Yeah, T-Cam's a mod. Just found it on race department when I was looking for mods for the game. There's loads of livery mods, so I'll definitely be switching car liveries. You know, making different teams when we go into Season 2 and Season 3. Yeah, nice. It's like there's zero downforce on the car. Who was it that asked if I could get the option tyres to lap 21?
The pit window is open. Come in this lap.
Is there a similar mod for F1 2012? Are you talking about the camera? F1 2012 already has the offset TV cam. It was the first Codemasters game to feature it. If that's what you're talking about. Gosh, turn! I think we're boxing this lap. Extend 5 laps. It's not possible. These tyres are completely dead. My driving skills can't match up to this. You find it quite unrealistic. Oh, okay. I'm sure there are mods then. You just have to search on race department. That's where all the mods used to be. Target plus 43. Copy that. Staying out. No, I will box. Fresh prime tyres are definitely going to be better than these worn options. I saw you mention that, Ethan, on the Discord. You're doing good work. Alright, throw it into the pit lane, which is sometimes hard to spot, as I'm almost spinning going into the pits, picking up the speed, and then dropping it down to the required pit lane speed limit. And here we are for our first out of 2 scheduled stops. That's looking left and right. Is my crew ready? Yes, they are. Whoa, we threw it in with some speed. Up on the jacks and down. And away we go, a 4.0. That's great from the Marussia Virgin Racing team. And rejoin in 20th place. Behind Timo Glock, who's only about 5 seconds up the road. Nice. Instantly no grip.
Has just come into the pits. He's in the pits now.
Does my school teacher know I'm a part-time sim racer? I am I'm no longer in school. It's been a while. I worked out today I left school 3,500 years. It's not 3,500 years. 3,500 days ago. Have I been lapped yet? No. Monaco one-stop challenge. Anything to get me some points. Anything to get me higher than 19th. I'll take it. You love F1 challenge hilarious incidents. Me too. Lewis McGlade disappeared off the face of the earth. I can assure you he is still alive. Do you mean his YouTube channel? Yeah, I don't know why he just stopped making videos. I suppose he has other things to focus on. It's a school night. Yeah, I'm staying up late on a school night to play F1 2011. When this game came out, I would have been 12 years old. And I'm sure I had some late nights playing this game. Back in the day, back in the good old days, Xbox 360. I was an Xbox 360 player. That's what all my friends had. You know what, I've only just realised now. In school, well, when I was in school, it was either you had an Xbox 360 or a PS3. And you only really hanged out with people that had the same console as you at school. So all my friends at school had Xbox 360s. And all the people who had PlayStation 3s, they weren't my friends in school. It wasn't like a rivalry. It was just, why would I be friends with you at school if we can't play games after school? There was exceptions to the rule, of course. But for the most part, all my friends had Xbox 360s. Were there any differences between 360 versions of the F1 games and PS3? I assume they'd be the same. James has friends. I used to, back in the day. I didn't hate school either. I know lots of people hated school. If I could, I'd go back in time and relive my childhood. Because it's fun. All I did was go to school, hang out with my friends. I'd go home and go on Xbox. And that to me was the life. You know, I loved that. And I lived quite close to my school, so I'd be the first one online. I'd get online, turn on my Xbox, and then as the minutes passed, it would be, this person has come online, this person's come online, and we'd all join an Xbox party. And then time would pass. 6 hours later, you'd go to sleep and redo it the next day. Quite liked it. I was big into table tennis for the final few years when I was at school. So me and my friends would get to school an hour early when the teachers would get there, so they could let us into the school gym and set up a table tennis table. And then sometimes we were allowed to stay as late as 5 PM to play table tennis before the teachers had to go home. Good times. We're back up to 19th place. Glock has been into the pits. We're just sort of vibing right now. Lap 17. Just be unemployed. That's how I feel right now. Because I'm not at work again. At least I'm not aware I'm at work again until the end of June. So I'm just vibing. Now I wake up, go on my computer, edit some videos, plan some live streams. Good times. You'd cut classes to go watch movies. I've never skipped a class. Not in school, at least. As soon as I finished school and realised that nobody cares if you turn up or not, that's when my attendance for my further education was rubbish. Throughout my whole school life, I had good attendance because I thought, oh, if I didn't go to school, my parents would be sent to prison and I'd be in so much trouble and all this. I went to college and I studied something I really didn't like. So I did a lot of things to try and get out of it. I was studying engineering and maths, which I absolutely hated. So I'd fake illness or whatever, and I get out of it and I realise, oh, nobody cares if I turn up or not. And from then on, my attendance was rubbish. Sometimes I wish I never figured that one out. Because my attendance at university, even on a course I liked, 40% attendance maybe. And then I realised it's different. If you're studying something that's actually important and requires a lot of focus and attention to detail and a lot of learning, then of course you need to attend. But for many university courses at least, if you've got a general grasp of the subject, you don't need to attend anything. Because you don't need to learn it. You can just learn it yourself. And then people would say, well, university is a massive scam then. You don't need to pay for that. You can get the education for free. That's not why I went to university. I went to university for the experience. Maybe that's a stupid thing to do. Probably is. I did it anyway. Where can you download that camera? I just Googled F1 2011 mods. I went on race department and it was on like the second page there. James' early domination made ball fans. James Early, 19th place domination. I own this position. This is mine. When I die eventually and people say, what was James Early remembered for? The answer would be, 19th place. He just had that 19th place nailed down. Race after race. Will I go back to college? Finished college many years ago. 19th place merchant. That's what they call me. James Early, the 19th place merchant. I really hate term 3. Going to uni for the experience. How is that funny? That's what a lot of people do. And it's such a jarring experience. If you've not been to uni, say you've finished education and you don't know what to do with your life, like many, many people are in that situation. You finish education, you think, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Some people have aspirations, they want to do certain things in life, that's cool. Some people, maybe they don't have aspirations and they're happy to just settle into a job that they pick up when they've finished education. And just live out their life. That's fine. But it's so easy to just think, okay, I've finished school. Finished school at 16. What do I do now? I'm not sure. Well, I'll just continue education. And then you're 18 and you think, oh, I don't know what to do with my life. I'll just go to university. And you do that. It's almost an escape from your actual real life. Do I have aspirations? Yes, I did. I still do. Is it the TCAM antenna mod? Yes, that's the one. You can change car numbers. Yeah, that could be cool. But would it actually change the car numbers on the car? Yeah, I picked a subject at university that I was interested in. And the job I do now is a result of that, to be fair. I did film and TV production because I was interested in live sport. But now I just work in live sport production. So that's pretty cool. But it's not something I want to do full time. I only do it part time and I don't want it to be full time. Hey Jaden, nice to see you, mate. Welcome. In fact, Jaden, is so nice to see you. You've lit up the room by just entering the chat. Hello, Igor. Setting some good consistent lap times here. I feel much better on the primes than we did on the options. Did I graduate? Yes, I did. So my education story is I finished school in 2015. I went to a college, where I am, a college is not a university. College is below university. So I went to a college for a year, studying engineering and maths. Hated it. So I switched and went to a different college to study business and IT. And then after that, I was 19. I thought, I'll go to university and I'll study business management and marketing. Because at that time I thought, well, I may as well study something that I can, get a job that's relevant right afterwards. Which I would have done if I stuck with it, but I hated it. So after a year, I dropped out and thought, what am I going to do with my life now? Then I went back to university again to study film and TV production. That was cool. And 3 years later, I graduated. James has favourites. No, I was only doing it because Jaden's always so overly positive. So I was just giving him a taste of his own medicine. Did marketing and business? Well, there you go then. Maybe we had very similar courses.
The car ahead is pulling away from you at the rate of around 2 seconds a lap.
There was a period of about 4 months when I wanted to be an F1 aerodynamicist and then realised I had no interest in it whatsoever. That's when I went, because that's when I left school and did engineering, maths and physics for the year. And I realised, oh my gosh, this is so boring, I don't want to do this.
Next is Buemi, he's 30 seconds in front. Vettel's just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Ooh.
The next car is 30 seconds ahead. Keep pushing.
30 seconds ahead. We are 46 seconds ahead of Glock, 30 seconds behind Buemi, and I'm just about to get blue flags any second now. Alonso's leading the race again. You have to pick a racing number anyways, sooner or later. I would pick number 50. Well, here we go, guys. Lap 22. Getting lapped for the first time. Let this guy through.
The tyres have picked up some marbles. Keep to the racing line and wear them off.
Let this guy through as well. He wants to go through. Where is he? Come on, mate, you can do it. Overtake me. Gosh. Thank you. Really cool to see a YouTube career with realistic results. Yes. Although I know it can get boring for people, me driving around in 19th place for most likely the whole season. But at the end of the day, it's about my enjoyment as well. And I am a sick individual. I get enjoyment out of this. If I was driving right now in 13th place, I'd have less enjoyment knowing that this car should not be in 13th place. Webber's up to 3rd. Wow. But because I'm in 19th, and I'm a lap down, I'm happy. It's nice. Become an F1 driver. How hard can it be for a dude as fast as me? That's got to be sarcasm. I am a rubbish driver. If I was to work in Formula 1, it would definitely be the media side of things. Whether that be a cameraman or even a journalist or a commentator. It would not be the driving side. How would I describe you as a person? I would describe you as a person that has a higher I rating than I do. Webber good again. Yeah, Webber's going to win another title. I'll look at the race director in a second. We are actually approaching half race distance already. How do I find F1 2011 so far? John, it's... Well, I'll look at the race director and talk about what I like about the game and what I don't like about it. Comparing it directly to F1 2010... 2011 has... Does it have anything better? The AI is better. The race strategies are better, but that's because of the Pirellis over the Bridgestones. The feature of a safety car and a red flag is better. And the introduction of a race director is better. Everything else, F1 2010 does better. Yes, Rocas. Yes, it's related. Alonso leads. Hamilton second. Webber up to third. Petrov's in 6th place. The McLaren of Button down to 7th. Schumacher and Rosberg just about in the points. Kobayashi in the points for Sauber. Nobody out the race yet. No. We've not seen a single retirement yet. No racing incidents either. Nothing happens. What racing number will I use later on? 50. Yeah, I'd go for 50. If that's not available, I'd go 32. If that's not available, I'd go 7. If that's not available, I'd just refuse. Is this the race that Petrov broke his steering rack for leaping in the air? That is funny. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Okay, back to it. The handling is definitely a downgrade from F1 2010. I don't know what they were messing around with, because the F1 2010 handling wasn't that bad. It felt more natural. Who we got behind? Oh, sorry, Massa. Massa's driving out of his skin so far this year. I was too young to know what the reaction was to F1 2009. But I can't imagine the reaction was great. I know it's for the Wii and the PSP, so it was never going to be that good. But knowing F1 fans and the games they were used to, especially in the 2000s, you've gone from the true sims of the time in the 2000s, the Grand Prix 4, F1 Challenge. Then you've got the arcade and Studio Liverpool. And they've made F1 Championship Edition. And then suddenly nobody's got the license. And then Codemaster swoops in, gets the license, and releases the gem that is F1 2009. Yeah. You got to think though, if there were F1 games for 2007, 08, 09 that were better, maybe the modding scene that we saw and how strong it got with F1 Challenge and R Factor 1, that might not have been as big, and therefore by the time we reach the modern day, games like Assetto Corsa might have less support than they do now. So you got to think maybe it was a good thing that there were no games for that year. Thanks, Ben. Maybe I'll read an erotic audiobook one day. On live stream. 10,000 subscriber special. You play this game today in Malaysia and you hate this game. I don't blame you. This track's quite difficult on this game. Lewis, are you talking about the Gecki's 98-07 mod? Whoa, 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 whoa. Technically not a spin, is it? It's just a drift. Yeah, we've done a bit of the 98-07 mod.
You need to let the car behind you past. He's not racing you for position.
Because Gecki made a livery for my team. For 98 and 99. Alright, go on, Vettel. Was it Le Mans Hyperpole? Nice. Only 5 seconds off the pace. Happy days. So 10, don't do that. Actually, do that, because then something might happen. Oh, you discovered my channel today. Question for you. How did you discover it? Like, was it just on recommended? I'm so inconsistent. Hi, Ben. Is the Geki mod paid version or free? I think it's paid. But it was the last time I checked. More blue flags. I hate blue flags. Makes me feel worthless. Go on then, Petrov and Button. Got marbles on the tyres now. Two 2007 and 08 were iconic seasons in Formula 1. In my opinion. So it is a shame we did not have any official F1 games for that time. You know me for 2 years. How time flies. Wow. 2 years already. He sounds good. He sounds and plays too good for a TikToker. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a great compliment for me. More blue flags. This is killing me. Michael Schumacher. 41-year-old Michael Schumacher has lapped me. You get poached by better teams in this. You will get contract offers. Similar to how it works in F1 2010, I think. What would be my nickname in F1? I'd have the nickname of... Right, this is going to sound so stupid. The Scorpion. Only because... I don't know if many of you have played any of the WWE games. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. I bought it from a second-hand game shop. And I made my character on it. And it said to choose your ring name. You know, the announcer name. And I randomised it and it was the Scorpion. So I've stuck with that. It was James the Scorpion Early. I know, so cringe. I'd be called the Scorpion. I think I'll get points this season. I think we will, somehow, somewhere. James WWE stream when? I would do that. Have I not got Kurs? No, this car doesn't have Kurs.
We have a problem with DRS. You won't be able to activate.
We haven't got DRS either now. Your old username was F1 Dude. Nice. The history of my usernames starts with... The first ever username I had to create was playing this F1 manager game called GPRO. Made an account in 2007 and my username was James Early. Just my name.
Traffic ahead, stay alert.
Then I got an Xbox in the end of 2009 and I needed to make a username. And I remember my sister had an account on, I don't know what it was, MySpace or something. And her password was Bobbert5. And I thought, that's a nice password. I'll use it as my username. So I stole her password and used it as my username. And I was now known as Bobbert5 for quite a few years. Quite a few years indeed. It only changed then in 2014 when I was making a YouTube channel with my friend. And I couldn't think of a name. So he suggested the name of Gourmet Peanuts. I thought, that's excellent. So I stole that from him, and I used that as my new Xbox gamer tag, Gourmet Peanuts. Basically, I have no original ideas at all. Oh gosh, blue flags. Let me get out of the way before I get a penalty. Go on. Where is he? Oh, has he gone past? Why is there so many blue flags? Gourmet Peanuts stuck around until 2019, so that's 5 years of Gourmet Peanuts. And I eventually started my own YouTube channel. It was called Gourmet Peanut. I made some videos all about racing games, and then I figured I shouldn't be called Gourmet Peanut. That has no connection with the videos I'm making. I'll change my name to Formula Peanut. Ooh, that's a new one, Formula Peanut. And Formula Peanut stayed for about a year and a half. And then in summer 2020, I wanted to be taken seriously in the content creations. Oh my god, I'm lapping Karthikeyan. You think I'm slow? The Rain Karthikeyan is getting lapped by me. Which way? Just pick a side and stick to it. Anyway, wanted to be more serious, so I changed my name from Formula Peanut to... This is the most boring one. I changed it to James Early, my actual name. And since then, it's just been James Early. That is the full history of my usernames. If anybody's messaged the chat in the past 5 minutes, I've not seen the messages because I've just been telling a story. I apologise. In fact, let me read something. Why am I using my real surname? Doesn't that make it harder for me to get a job? No, I already have a job, so no. And I'm not making OnlyFans content, am I? So I'm sure I'll be okay. And to be fair, Ben, I started using James Early online when I was 7 years old, so I didn't really have a choice. I couldn't take it back by that point. How do I have this offset camera in F1 2011? It's a mod from Race Department. Do I have all F1 games on Steam? Yes. Formula Peanut Productions, fire. It was, Jaden. That was great. Is this the cucumber race? Is it? Ah, we want the peanut back. Bring back Bobbert5. Maybe one day, yeah. Who the F is James Early? You thought you were on Formula Gore My Bob Nuts channel. And on that note, let's unpause the game and go back to racing. No, Jamie, I cannot make an OnlyFans. 25,000 subscriber special, I'll make an OnlyFans. Oh wait, why am I trying to let him through? He's a backmarker. I don't even have blue flags. Losing the plot. When you're not actively racing another driver, you lose the plot. If I go for new F1 manager, my team will be Peanut F1. If I play the new F1 manager, I will have to make Streamline. Streamline Engineering. That's been my team for forever. Yeah, you should make a Tinder account. I already have a Tinder account, Luke.
You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position.
Bloody Sauber. Yeah, okay. I'll let him through the inside of turn 9. What's Perez? So I'm a lap behind 12th place. Oh, I've gone off. Nothing new there. You've changed your name to Benny. Okay. Less Bens. Less Bens, more Bennies. We're a minute ahead of Glock. It's utter domination in the intra-team battle. Is that Glock? It is. That's Glock going slowly. He's going very slow. How many likes have I got on Tinder? 0? I have no pictures of myself, which is the issue. And all the pictures I do have of myself are from about 5 years ago. Which isn't great. Toro Rosso lapping me. Yeah, my Tinder profile just says subscribe to the James Early YouTube channel. Any fun Tinder stories? No. Like I said, I've got 0 likes. There is no fun Tinder story. Not yet. I never meet my team's expectations. I don't know if you can actually get sacked on 2011. I know some of the more modern ones you can get sacked. Oh, turn. Why are there no crashes? Where's the crashes? That's how I feel right now. Where are the crashes? We've seen no drama in this game so far. 0. 0 dramas. You've never used online dating before. I don't think I'd actually want to date anybody from online dating. I just thought it would be fun to see, you know, like how many likes I could get on Tinder. Turns out I can get 0. So that was a fun social experiment. Been lapped by DeResta as well, so day gets worse. This has got to be the most boring race of all time. Hey now. You're an all-star. No, hey now. The first 5 laps were pretty good. Now, the only pictures I have of myself is old pictures or me when I'm on a walk and I tell my brother, hey, Robert, take a picture of me standing in front of this tree. And then it's just a picture of me with the tree. That's it. My gosh, car getting loose. It's almost pit stop time. I think next lap. Do 100% seasonal ACC and Le Mans Ultimate. I did just download Le Mans Ultimate today. I updated my iRacing today. And I also downloaded EA Sports WRC today. The oldest picture of you is the youngest picture of you. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think we've just lapped somebody else. No. Is that Karthikeyan again? I don't know, Crumply. What's the politically correct answer? Right, Schumacher. Go on, matey. Have at it. For all of you waiting for a bit of action, we're going to have a pit stop.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
There's no DNFs. There is no DNFs. I was told there's mechanical failures for AI. Is that wrong?
You need to let the car behind you pass. He's not racing you for position.
No, stay out, stay out. In. Heidfeld's behind me. And into the pits we go. Still got blue flags for some reason. Our final stop in this race, and this race, oh my gosh. If you've missed it up until this point, it has been fantastically exciting. We've had battles galore. We've been switching positions left, right and centre with all the cars on the track. And finally, we can have a breather and pull it into the pits for our second and final stop. Up on the jacks and down. And away we go. It's a 5.666, which perfectly sums up the race so far. It's been the race from hell. No, it's not. It's just been boring. Got to get the tyres up to temp.
You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
I'm keeping up with race pace, he says. I don't think I am, mate.
New flag conditions. Let the car immediately behind.
Oh, surprise, surprise. I'm getting lapped by another car. Maldonado, are you serious? Not going to make it easy for him. I've made it easy for him.
Radar suggests light rain in around 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Right, we're going to have light rain for the final, maybe 10 laps. I was hoping for rain throughout the whole race. Benny, I don't have flashbacks enabled anyway. I've never ever had flashbacks enabled on any of the F1 games I've played because it's just cheating. If I make a mistake, I live with the consequences. Sometimes I restart races if it's like the first couple of laps, especially if I'm streaming. Because it would be such a short stream otherwise. Audio only podcast of these streams. Gosh. The race has come alive. There is a chance of rain. Which means absolutely nothing. Unless somebody crashes. Would I do online races in F1 2012 or 2013? Well, even if I wanted to, you can't anymore because they closed the servers down 6 months ago. Thank you, Codemasters. Thank you, EA. Bye, humans. See ya. Goodbye.
Alonso's the fastest man on the track at the moment.
Satire is hard to spot through text. At least it is for me. I'd be happy to see Alonso win the championship. Anybody but Webber, really. Servers down for time trial but not online races. I thought they were down for the races because I could not play F1 Race Stars online the other day because the servers are shut down.
You need to let the car behind
Intermediates
you
are
pass.
blue
He's
and the
not
full wets are
racing you for
orange.
position.
Are they? Well, that's weird. That is weird. Go to the inside, Sutto, not the outside, you absolute lunatic. My old rival, Sutto. I've got another car next. Go, just go past. It's Barrichello. Okay. So that's a great video. Yeah, I had a few F1 challenge videos back in the day where I just crashed on the first lap. And that was the video. And people used to complain. Out of the 2 comments I got on the videos, it'd be, you could have restarted this one, mate. I could have, but that's not realistic then. Suttle could get it. Okay. Sit in the naughty corner for 5 minutes. Oh, if this is Buemi, I might cry. It's Buemi, I'm going to cry. My chances of that elusive 18th place are truly over. Yeah, maybe I'll brake check him. Do I check? Oh, there we go. We're +3 on fuel. I might run it in rich mix for a bit. Let's see if we can stick with Buemi. We got DRS. They're going very slow in the first corner. Oh, it's because of a HRT. Of course it is. It's Liotzi. See you later, losers.
Massa's really going for it. He's just put in the best lap of the race so far.
And who said this race was boring? We've just made a double overtake. Not for position. They're not giving me blue flags either.
Suggests light rain in approximately 10 minutes.
10 minutes to the light rain. Luizzi, oh dear.
Vettel's just posted the fastest lap of the race. Blue flag conditions. Let the car be just...
Oh dear. Well, that was great.
There's some debris on your tyres. You'll struggle for grip until they clear.
What's the race engineer's name on this game? It's not Jeff, it's not Rob, and it's not Mark. Does he even have a name? Did he even introduce himself to me at the start of the season? Am I changing to inters in 10 minutes? Potentially. Why is Rich Mix so much quicker? That's kind of stupid. What? His name is Andy. Andy Knight. Oh, okay. Andy Wallace? 1988 Le Mans World Champion. Le Mans winner.
Webber's really going for it. He's just put up a new fastest lap.
English or Spanish? English, please. I know very little Spanish. Soy James. That's I am James, I think.
Button's just put in a new fastest lap.
What else can I say? Me gusta patatas fritas, which I'm pretty sure means I like French fries?
And if you no longer go for a baller, you no longer racing driver.
Baller 2K, thanks for the sub. Rob Smedley, it's not actually Rob Smedley, but it's based on Rob Smedley. That was F1 2010. Right, a lap in pretty much clean air with the engine turned up, and we've set a 1:37.9. That is so much quicker. Starting to get the feeling points might not be on the table this season. We've got to have at least one crazy race where lots of drivers crash, there's red flags, there's safety cars, and we'll somehow get a point.
And if you no longer go for a baller, you no longer racing.
Joshua, thanks for the sub.
He's just put up a new fastest lap.
What else do I know in Spanish? Let me think. I know bits and pieces, like I know words. If somebody's speaking Spanish to me, I can probably understand most of what they're saying.
Fastest lap of the race.
If they speak really slowly. Yeah, I'm going to keep it in rich for now. Until we can't anymore. Oh. Still really hate that second to last corner. It's a bit of a mess. You were at a bus station today and somebody asked you if you wanted heroin. And what did you say? What was the answer? What are we looking like on fuel? +2.
There's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
Group of slower cars just ahead. What a joke. We might lap Glock at this rate. You said no. Well, good for you.
You need to let the car behind you past. He's not racing you for position.
It's Alonso. We'll let him pass down here somewhere. Go on, Aloe.
Weather reports suggest light rain in approximately 5 minutes.
5 minutes to the rain. Oh, we've got Hamilton. Go on, Hamilton. You go past as well, mate.
Back up to speed. Wave blue conditions no longer apply.
The rain is coming. So what we need is rain to fall, and then I need to start lapping Buemi. Not lapping Buemi, but lapping faster than Buemi by maybe about 12 seconds a lap. And we do that for 10 laps. We could be on the back of him come the end of the race. So that's our plan. Now we just need to execute said plan. This is L plan. James, are you wet? It's not raining yet, mate. Kovalainen is about to get lapped by me. Oh, Hamilton's taken the lead. Alonso in the mud. Lewis Hamilton to the lead of the race as Alonso struggles to lap the traffic. That is a skill issue for the Spaniard. As I'm going to lap Jarno. Thank you, mate. Benny, were you doing 100% races? I'm sure we'll get some interesting races. We must do. Now we have a... Oh, the rain! The rain is falling. I see rain. Yes, finally. Something to be excited about. Full P19 season. Hey, at least I'd be known as Mr. Consistent. Just P19 every single race. The annoying thing is, though, we'll always meet the qualifying objective of 20th, and we'll never meet the race objective of 18th. This car is a bottom, yes. We need a car that's a top. .34.1 from Button. Fastest lap of the race. As the rain continues to fall. It's only very light right now.
Blue flag conditions. Let the car immediately behind
Do I prefer top or bottom? If I have to choose between the top of a bunk bed and a bottom, I'd go top. I'll let me through up the inside here. It's Webber versus Massa for third. Still got +1 lap of fuel. Bloody hell, got a bit close to him there. DRS! Now we're talking. As Massa darts to the outside for turn 1. Can he outbrake Webber? Can I outbrake Massa? Yes. Now, struggling to think of a clever answer. You know, sometimes you have those days where your brain just doesn't work. Today is one of those days for me. I can't speak today. Like, words are not coming out properly. When I was doing a voiceover for a video earlier, oh my gosh, the amount of times I had to just redo the voiceover, I just couldn't speak. I was reading a script and I was still failing. I don't know what causes that.
Starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wets.
I want to go on the inters. If it gets wet enough. I want to see if I'm actually fast on the intermediates. Who's my favourite F1 driver to not win an F1 race? Honestly? Martin Brundle. I really like Martin Brundle. Is it time for egg again? Yes, it is. You're writing through a translator. That's okay. You know, once, I used to play World of Warcraft. For those who don't know what that is. It's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. And you played in different servers depending on what language you spoke. And I just got bored of playing on the English one, so I went on the French one. But I can't speak a word of French. So it was quite painful because I had to put everything that I read into Google Translate, and then I had to Google Translate my response back to them. So I gave up with that. Heidfeld. Yeah, I quite like Heidfeld as well. Nico Hulkenberg. Never been a Hulkenberg fan. I don't mind him as a person. I've never been a big fan of him. I don't like Heidfeld. Remember Turkey 2007. That's the JE Universe version of Heidfeld. In real life, I quite like him. Have I spoke about the French WoW server before? I don't think I have, but I could be wrong. I do often repeat myself. The cars sound great in this game compared to 10, 12 and 13. I need to listen to a direct comparison. Oh! He's boxing. Block's boxing. Is he going for the inters? Which German Nico/Nick is the best? I'd go with Nico Rosberg. Oh, we're going off, well, wide.
Timo is in the pits now. Timo in the pits.
Yeah, there's a few other drivers into the pits as well. We'll check. Yeah, I'll check the race director in a second. They must be going on to, unless they started on the primes. Let's have a look. I should have pit. Potentially. No, they're on the options and the primes. They're not on the intermediates. Maybe it's not intermediate conditions. To be fair, we may as well go on to them anyway because we're a lap ahead of the people behind us. So we might as well.
Understood.
How do I request the box? I don't actually know the button for it. Is that? No, I don't know. I don't think I have a button for it. No, I've changed the camera angle.
He's not racing you for position.
Go on, mate. Better. Oh, but they just... Okay, no need to request. Oh, bloody hell. Conditions are getting poor out here.
You're a full lap ahead of the next car.
Box, 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 box. Make sure they've put intermediates
Confirmed.
for me. Into the pits we go then for our first unscheduled stop. Indeed, there is nothing to lose. We're in a race against nobody. Lotus are out there as well. We stop on our marks. Oh yeah, blue intermediates. That is cursed. That is so cursed. That's horrendous. So we rejoin behind Petrov. Okay, I am imagining if the conditions are correct for Oh. Right. Is it not intermediate conditions? Feels okay. Kind of. Yeah, it's definitely getting wetter. There's probably spray behind. Yeah, a bit of spray. Is it jarring driving blue inters? Yeah, because it just feels like I'm on wet. Honestly. Clock 2 minutes behind. Oh gosh. Oh dear. I have to actually lap Glock again. He's up ahead. Have I ever Jamesed the James? Yes or no? I'm going to say... I have no idea what the question means, so I'll just say yes. Who else is excited for the Indian Grand Prix later on in this season? Excitement might be a strong word, seeing as we are the 19th place merchant. But you never know. Hello there, Sampas. We're really getting 19th every race? Apparently, yes, we are. I'm going to see if I can install a damage mod, though. Because maybe then some AI might retire. What would I say feels different between the 2011 and 2010 games? The handling, completely different. In this, it feels like you're driving a boat. And each time you turn the corner, it feels like... Oh my gosh. Or you're carrying something with lots of water in. Not just lots of fuel, lots of water. It's not going to be a different. Lots of liquid.
There are quite a
And
few
you turn the
cars
corner and it all
right
sloshes
now.
to one
Watch out
side.
for cars
You're
exiting
sort of
the
floating across the track. Jensen, my friend.
pit. Timo has just come into the pits.
Right, we're a lap ahead of Glock. I saw that, Jaden, earlier when you said that. No. I don't want to fabricate a battle with the backmarkers. Damn, it's really getting wet. Like a soggy sock. Exactly. That's the phrase I'd use to describe driving an F1 2011 car. It's like driving a soggy sock. Now, the reason for the sock being soggy, that's down to your own imagination. And not the biscuit incident. Those are bad memories. Have I ever slept in the shower? No? Let's have a look at the race director, see what tyres they're on. Intermediates. Yeah, all on intermediates. Why does nothing happen in this race? It is so static. I actually feel like F1 2011 is a downgrade on 2010. They made 2009 and then they did well with 2010. You know, it was a decent game. AI was not great. And 2011, I think they've gone backwards. What's biscuit incident? Hasso, I don't want to talk about it. No, Jaden, I've played the base game of F1 2010 as well. The AI aren't good. As in, it doesn't feel like they're there on track with you. I know the AI are just code anyway, but it feels like you're racing computer code. Like, it's like watching F1 Manager AI. That's what the F1 2010 AI is like. Like, it's not an actual car on a track, it's just a AI. That's it. So, what an excellent idea that is. The ChatGPT stories. Yeah, I remember those. Does anybody here play F1 24? Just a yes or no question. You do? Okay, okay. Do you like it? Is it fun?
Blue flag conditions. Let the car
Who are we getting lapped by now?
You're not racing him.
AI occasionally have an incident at the final corner in Canada. Happy days. Can't wait for Canada. To watch Karthikeyan crash into the wall of champions in every session. You only played 30 hours on 23, so you didn't bother. Yeah, I've just not bothered. Maybe I'll get it if it's on sale at some point. I've got too many other racing games to play. I don't have time to play F1 24. I got this to play. I got F1 Challenge to play. I've got Gran Turismo 3 to play. I don't need F1 24. Oh my god. Use 1-1 wings. You know what? If it actually brings me closer to the midfield, I might just go for some OP setups. Lap 52 out of 56. WWE Cookie Mama. So whenever I do another, like, a long stream, like a 12-hour stream, I'll have to include them. Gran Turismo 3, where? I've been playing it on Twitch. We've been going through the licenses, the license tests. They've been an exhilarating experience. Box maybe for wets. I mean, we could, but we've only got a couple laps to go. We're not going to gain anything or lose anything. We're just consolidating our 19th place. You had more fun with 23. I still got over 100 hours on F1 23 somehow. F1 2012 was on top. Yeah. The greatest top of them all, F1 2012. I really enjoyed F1 2012 when that came out. I wasn't allowed to get it until Christmas, and it came out in, I don't know, October. But there was a demo where you could drive as Pastor Maldonado in his Williams at Monza for 5 laps. And I played the hell out of that demo. It was nice. You don't get game demos anymore. Well, not very often. And mainly because games are so big to download now. A game demo would be the size of what a main game was 10 years ago. You know, a 20 gigabyte demo. No thank you. Am I playing Gran Turismo after this? It depends. I need to eat pasta. And then I'll think about it. I've already had chicken and rice today. I mixed it up. I had chicken and rice for lunch. So we're going to have pasta for dinner. Don't you worry. Chicken and rice was still consumed. You liked 2013 better than 2012? I think I did as well. When is it Father's Day? I'm completely lost when it comes to things like that. Like birthdays and events and all that. Cream crackers and cheese. What? For dinner? I'd have to eat a lot of cream crackers. And a lot of cheese. Your personal favourite is F1 2017? That was a nice game. 2016 was a big one. Just because it was so new. You know, it was the year after they introduced the new engine, but it was the first one with the new career mode. And I remember people being very hyped for that game. I was obsessed with that game for the first month. I think the introduction of the My Team mode, whenever that was big. I don't know if that was the same year they introduced driver changes. Might have been. I know they couldn't announce the driver change feature. Maybe due to licensing issues. So people just discovered it in the game. Which must have been such a cool experience. I remember experiencing it. Got to the halfway stage as Lewis Hamilton has won the race. Halfway stages of a season, 2019. And then there was drivers just moving teams. And I thought, what in the world's going on? So I had to go to Reddit to see what other people were saying. And everybody was sharing all the weird driver changes they had. Two corners to go to complete. It's a solid drive, but a very boring race. Rounding the final corner for the final time. It's another 19th place finish for James Early, a lap ahead of his nearest rival Timo Glock. It's a race. It was one of the races of all time. Only 2 laps down. That's a step up. It is. So next race we need to only finish 1 lap down. Hooray. 2 laps down. Finish 2 laps clear of some of my rivals. Oh my god, they're so bad. And at the top, it was Hamilton winning from Alonso. Mark Webber goes from 6th to 3rd. Massa just misses out on a podium. Vettel, Button completing the top 6. The Lotus Renault with Petrov up in 7th place. Michael Schumacher and Rosberg, the 2 Mercedes, in the points. And the Lotus Renault of Heidfeld also in the points. 2 Saubers of Kobayashi and Perez miss out. The Toro Rosso of Alguersuari 13th. Paul di Resta, the final driver on the lead lap. No, never mind. Pastor Maldonado finished 15th, yet only 2.5 seconds off the lead. Congratulations, Pastor. What a fantastic result. I don't remember the intricacies of many of these Codemasters games until I play them again. So, championship standings look like this. Alonso leads Hamilton by 3 points. They're the only 2 drivers to get back-to-back podiums to start the season. Massa in 3rd, followed by Button. Vettel and Webber 5th and 6th. There's been 11 drivers to score points in the first 2 races. I'm 19th. It means that Ferrari lead McLaren, lead Red Bull, the top 3. A distance ahead of 4th place Lotus. 6 teams have scored points, and we are currently sitting in 10th place, best of the back markers. And that, my friends, is it. Oh, wait, no. Show me failing. Because it's going to be the guy with the camera. It's my favourite part. Where's the bold guy? Go on, sort the cameraman out. Yeah! Oh, he's got hair. It's not the same guy. Still, that's the best part of the stream. I was waiting for that moment. Now I can say thank you for watching, everybody, and I really hope that this gets more interesting, because it's going to be a painful, long season if we are that far off every single race. It's time for me to go eat some pasta. Yes. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. I'll see you all in the next stream. I'll be streaming some F1 Challenge tomorrow, I believe. So goodbye.